Hi and welcome to this video. Now hopefully you can see me because I'm sat in the Fiesta in the garage, just because I know it's a little bit dark in here. I don't have the Focus at the moment because that's having its MOT. I wanted to crack on this video for a while, but for the last week or so I've thrown my back out, so it's only till recently that I've managed to come outside and be able to sit in a car basically. But the main question in hand, which is obviously the point of you watching this video and the title, is what's happening with the Audi. Now for those that don't know, only a few select people have known or do know, the Audi is actually gone. So the reason why it's gone, I'll obviously go through on this video. Now originally I didn't go out to buy another car. I've already got my hands full with the Focus and this Fiesta, and it was funny that I was talking to another YouTuber the other day about how other YouTubers buy loads of different cars to obviously gain a different audience, and keep the content going, because it is really hard to do different videos on YouTube, to keep things going on the same car, which if it's already nearly done or is done, then where do you go from there? And that's why I buy brand new different cars. Now as I say, I was laughing about that because with myself with this channel I try and keep everything related to the cars that I've got. I didn't intend to go out and buy a new car, but it was kind of put on my drive and offered to me, and I couldn't really say no. So just for the sake of wanting to try something a bit different, because if anyone doesn't know, I am very Ford orientated. Every car I've owned up until that point has been Ford. So I thought I'd give it a go, and I did one or two videos, as you've probably seen, looking around it and doing a few jobs. After the last video, which you probably saw, just trying to think, it's been a while ago now, I did a few more jobs to the car. I had pretty much half a video recorded, different jobs that I'd done, some extra bits. But then I'd recently found out that it was a Cat S. For anyone that doesn't know, a Cat S is basically a car that's been written off, which is structural damage. Now a lot of cars, if they're N-Reg, it's normally just a bumper, a wing or something that's that you can see, that's easily changed, it doesn't really affect the structure of the car, and it's put back on the road. With an S, that's something pretty much more significant. It's the actual structure of the car. Now if anyone's seen Matt Armstrong do his videos, a lot of his are, I don't know how he does them, but way more than S categorized, but it's a similar type thing, that a lot of the structure needs repairing. Now with me not wanting to put loads of money into the Audi project, it was basically an idea to get it back on the road. It needed a few little bits, and then to sell on. I didn't think it was basically warranted spending the money that it needed, for the price that they were selling at. For someone that was going to buy the car to keep, that would be fine. If I didn't have this car and I was buying an Audi to keep, to have as a show car, it wouldn't have bothered me. But obviously the sale value of a category S car, when you think in the long run, when you come to sell it, changing the headlights, the parts for Audis are so much more expensive than what they are for Fords. So just taking everything into consideration, I decided to let it go. Now I basically put it back up for what I paid for it. I didn't really spend anything on the car anyway, so I basically just wanted it to go to someone that wanted to do that, basically buy it as a classic car for them to show, not try and sell on, because obviously that wasn't the point. It's me passing this car to someone else for them to enjoy it. So I left off basically doing a few jobs. I think the other bits that you missed out were trying to sort the central locking, because with that car it is the central locking works on air pressure. So I think I did one door, so I went around, did the rest, and I did a bit of work on the engine, checking the spark plugs, things like that. And the engine, I'll put a video in now, was running really smooth. So that was really good. As it started nice and smooth. There was no issues with it really, apart from it needing, cam belt and water pump. So yeah, basically I cleaned the car up, I give it another wash, I clay barred it, I had a go with a polisher. It was looking really nice, to say. It was a really cheap car. So I'll put a few photos up now of the sale photos that I used, just so you can see how the car was looking. Like I say, it did need a few bits, nothing major. I mean, dare I say, probably £500-600 if you're going to be really perfect or picky with it. You would have a really nice Audi 8T as a classic car. Nothing that I couldn't have done, to be honest. But like I say, spending that much on it wouldn't have benefited me really with what I wanted to do with the car. Because like I say, it wasn't for me to keep. I've got enough cars as it is. But obviously with the channel and what the Fiesta, this car I feel like means to me anyway, I just couldn't get rid of it. If I was going to get rid of this car, it'd have to be something pretty good to me warrant changing it. So initially I bought the car to do a few bits and sell on, and without me waffling, basically that's pretty much what happened. Like I say, I know it's taken a while to record this video, and I have finished the Fiesta off since, doing the suspension, if you've seen that. But yeah, I wouldn't say if another car landed on the drive that I wouldn't get another car to do more jobs to, but just with my driveway and everything as well, it kind of fell wrong because with this being in the garage, I didn't want to put the Audi in the garage and leave this outside, and I did want to try and get this to shows, which mean I'd have to move basically 3 cars to get this out and then put the cars back every time I wanted to get it out, because the straight drive, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, it just kind of fell wrong. Like I say, I decided to pass it on to someone who is enjoying the car now. I haven't heard since, but when he saw the car, he really enjoyed it. He is an Audi enthusiast. So hopefully he's cracked on with it and he's enjoying it. So I'm sorry to anyone who has recently subscribed looking for Audi 8T videos. I know some of you have commented saying that been looking for someone doing Audi 8T videos for ages, because there isn't that many. So again, I do apologise about that. It wasn't my intention to sell it, but that's just the way things go sometimes. So that's pretty much for me. The white one hopefully will pass its MOT. If not, then I'll try and sort that out. If it's anything I can do, then I will be bringing you videos on that. So without me waffling any longer, I will leave it there. So hopefully it's just give you an update as to where we are at the moment. So hopefully I will see you in the next one.